guys, it's Faith, and it's raining outside. I'm worried a tree is gonna fall over. But that aside, today I'm going to talk about braces. So a lot of my friends have braces slash had braces, and you know, they're still alive, so it can't be that bad. A couple of my friends are going to get braces in a couple of months. So I'm gonna kind of do this video for them and for any of you out there who may be getting braces. This is based off my experience with braces, so if any of you had braces and it went a little differently, then that's like, it's gonna happen. For those of you who are going to get braces, then it might not go the same for you as it did for me, but I'm gonna try to help you out here. So, pretty much the biggest question when you get braces is, does it hurt? Right before I got my braces, I've asked everyone who had braces their opinion on this, and I never got a straight answer. So I was so surprised when I actually had it. So when you get it on at first, it does not hurt at all. It just feels so weird because you have all this metal in your mouth. You got the taste of your dentist gloves in your mouth once you're done. So it just feels weird. It doesn't hurt at all. Like, I couldn't eat anything like crunchy for the rest of the day because it felt just so weird. It doesn't feel weird like in a week or so you'll just get used to it. Now I can't remember how it was when I could actually like close my mouth normally. I can remember I couldn't close my mouth like how I did before, so that was kind of weird for me. But the first day it just feels weird. The same day I got my braces, I got my glasses. So the day after, one of the people in my grade came up to me, "Since when did you have glasses?" And I'm like, "Since yesterday." And then he saw my braces when I was talking. He's like, "You got braces too?" So I'm just like, walking away. So first day it does not hurt. That night, you will wake up in pain. So much pain. Make sure you have like an ibuprofen or an aspirin or something at your bedside because it will hurt a lot. Because I was like screaming when I woke up. But it's okay. I can't tolerate pain much, so it probably won't hurt as much for you. But I'm just warning you. Have some pills at your bedside. And then once I went to sleep again, I woke up in the morning, and like if I just touched it a little bit, it would like be stinging and like painful for the next 30 seconds. Again, in the next week, the pain just slowed down. Like, it just didn't hurt too much anymore. But it still hurt, really, really hurt the first few days, so be careful. It shouldn't hurt too much if you like take some pills. Like when you get home the first day, you might want to take one before you go to bed so you don't wake up like I did. Make sure, this is like the most important thing you have to remember. Have some pills or something ready for the first week or so. But then after that, you kind of get used to it. And then it doesn't hurt too much after a week. I think 4 days is when it stopped hurting for me. After that, it doesn't hurt too much your teeth or your gums, but there will be some like sharp parts at the back of your mouth. How that braces are actually put in depends on the dentist and what your teeth needs, but there's some sharp parts at the back of my mouth, and then every time I run my tongue across that, it like cut my tongue and it hurt. It's on pretty much for like a week after that first week. When your tongue burns, like when you eat stuff, it's just not the same. It's kind of like that. But, you know, your tongue and your mouth part is like the part of your body that heals the quickest. So it wasn't too bad. And it really toughened up my tongue, because when I was like complaining about my tongue to my parents, they're like, "Oh, it'll toughen your tongue up and then it'll get better." And it did. Your dentist, hopefully mine did, will give you kind of wax. I actually have a lot of the stuff that they gave me when I first got my braces, and one of those things are kind of wax to put on the pointy parts that you'll get in your first week or so. It's just kind of like, it looks like a hot glue gun stick, only it's really easy to tear off, you know, and then you just stick it in there. I didn't actually use any of this, so it probably hurt for me a lot than it will for you. And I also got a bunch of floss figures. Things you're not supposed to eat. You're not supposed to eat like gum or peanut butter or popcorn or, you know, your pencil, your nails, or jerky or ice or stuff like that. That's our recommendation. I think for the first couple weeks you shouldn't eat any of that because your teeth are still getting used to the braces. So don't eat like popcorn or peanut butter or any of that. But after a while you can eat that, but you gotta be really careful. Most of the stuff like gum and like popcorn, it's not so much that it'll break your braces, but it'll get stuck in there. So as long as you be really careful of how you eat it and you make sure you like brush it out after you're done, I think it'll be okay. Just kind of cut down on that. Just don't eat so much. And soda, I kind of have like an addiction to soda. I just like love everything carbonated, so I drink soda all the time. But my orthodontist said you can drink soda as long as you sip it from a straw. I don't do that anyway. So I guess it's really what works for you. If you don't feel comfortable eating that stuff, then don't eat it. Don't go further than your comfort zone. For the first week, you really can't eat anything except for really soft stuff, both because you're, you know, like I said, if you press your teeth together or you touch it too much, it'll hurt a lot, so you have to just kind of drink a lot of soup, yogurt, stuff like that. Don't eat crunchy stuff or stuff that's hard to bite on. It probably won't be really easy for you to eat for, you know, a week or two, but after that it'll get easier. And I use braces as kind of an excuse sometimes. Like my dad will make a salad with stuff I don't like in it. I'm like, oh, I have braces, I can't eat that, I'm sorry. One of the things I was really excited about when I got my braces is the colors. Right now I have pink and green. At my orthodontist, you change it every 2 months. My next meeting is going to be in like a week, so I still don't know what colors I'm going to get. But the first time I got red and black, second time I got purple and black, and then this is my third time getting them, so I've had it for about 6 months. I'm going to have mine on for about a year and a half. Like starting from 6 months ago, it was a year and a half, so I have about a year to go. It depends how much help your teeth needs to estimate how long your braces will be in. It just depends on your teeth. So the first time we went to the dentist's office, we just kind of talked about, they take it out and then it'll harden and then you've got a mold of your teeth. As for the taste, it tastes like gum that you've chewed for like a couple hours, so it just tastes really, really bland. It doesn't have much of a taste at all, so I wouldn't worry about that. I think the third time is when I actually got my braces. I got to skip out on like 2 hours of school. So how they put it in, I think it only takes about half an hour. What they do is they have kind of a glue there's a square piece of metal there, and then they glue the square piece of metal onto each of your teeth, and then they put the wire through after. So then they put the wire through the metal squares, and then after that, to keep it on, they put the colored bands on. They let you choose like if you want it all one color or patterned. When she asked me what color I wanted, I said, you know, black and red, and then she said, do you want like black on the bottom, red on top, black on the bottom? Do you want it like patterned? So you get a lot of choice in that. I guess it does really depend on your orthodontist. So overall, I think having braces isn't too bad. That first week is a little unbearable, and then the second week is kind of still a little unbearable. But then after that, you know, after a month, it's really okay. And you know, when the 2 months comes and I get to change my colors, they also tighten it, so it hurts a little bit after that, but not nearly as much as the first week. We can get through this together. You can comment down below maybe your experience with braces, if you have any more questions maybe. I think I covered everything. but I'm not sure. So if you have any questions, comment down below and I will answer them. And also comment if you have any ideas for my channel. And like, comment, subscribe to Fizzy Winkle, and save the polar bears. Stuff like that.